Hello, how are you all? I'm going to play xyrix for my third match of Dominion League Season 40. Hopefully, it goes well. We got Owl, um, Owl Necro, gaining, I guess, your Grave Robber stuff. A bunch of different stuff you can draw with. You may just play Owl. I don't know if you can mint yet. Probably not. You may just play Owl and buy a chapel just to try and see the chapel a little sooner. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, you could buy 5 since you hit 5. I don't know if I would have bought the hunting lodge. You can do it though. I have 5 as well. I would be inclined to say that if I was going to take a 5, I think it would be Grave Robber. And if not, I think I would just assume take the chapel now. I don't think catapult's really worth it. He does take the chapel now. I don't get to. I guess do I need the necro is a question. I don't get the catapult myself. Really understand it. And I guess you'll need a $3 action at some point. I gotta think. Whether I want this necro or not. I think I still want it. Now here, a catapult hit could do something to me, for sure. Didn't find it, which is nice. I'm just confused. He must have discarded it. Okay. He must have discarded it. That was a little. Or actually. There was some chance of drawing the hunting lodge, so. It may be that he never plays the catapult, that he just grave robbers it. Seems at least possible. He could mint if he wanted to. Um, it just doesn't matter that much. I did not know I had trashed beyond having $5. That was not a thing I was aware of having done. But it is a thing I have done. So okay, at least didn't have 5 there. He'll just buy another 3 or 4 action to have Grave Robber fuel. I don't know what. It's not that important, really. You're much more likely to play them as Way the Owl or Trash to Grave Robber than you are to play them as themselves. Maybe Forager, though. I guess if you thought you really wanted, you were going to have a lot of gestures and not do so much draw to X, you could get a Bureaucrat and try to have some traditional draw as well. This is pretty rotten. Well, he probably won't play a catapult, so I can just trash the neck. It's not that big a deal, actually. Not a huge deal anyway. It's definitely not the draw I want, but actually, I guess I can just gain one of those. I can keep the Necro and just gain a Forager or something. He's definitely ahead, but still, there's still room to play here, depending on exactly what they do. Or piles, you know, there's always a chance to do piles better than that, even if the chances are somewhat slim. Okay. Do I want a catapult on top? It's not a particularly good card to have on top. Surely they didn't fully dud, I was gonna say. I mean, that would have been great, but very difficult to have happened. Really have 5 of those? I have 3 now. I have 5 of them. I could try to start greening. I don't know. I'm just not gonna. I'm not gonna win this one without him dudding somewhere or really blundering over 3 pile stuff. Just not gonna happen. Against 2 Duster. So he had additional grave robbers, but simply chose not to play them. Okay. That's the worst of all possible draws. I think. I don't know, maybe it doesn't matter that much, but because I'm not going to be able to get back around to this junk. All I did was add a grave robber. I could attack him, but like, what is that doing? To draw the 2 grave robbers was really sad. I can owl still. I need to be less dumb. he gonna green or is he gonna build? I would finish if I were him. Like I would finish getting these things. Myself. I'm not convinced. I'm not totally convinced by the decks, to be honest. Or if there might have been something you could do with treasure and draw, that would be a little bit. Because grave robber is okay, but it's not super explosive. Just because of the two-step process. So like to me, it's not totally clear that what we've done here is the best thing, or if maybe you could have gotten some traditional draw style going. I don't know, mint golds or something by destriers. Beats me. Maybe it's worse than this. What can be worse than this is just a matter, somewhat a question of how much worse. Oh, he's got a grave robber in the trash. That's kind of nice. Okay. What's my last card? More grave robbers. Incredible. So last card now is a honey lodge. I'm gonna have to play it. Well, whatever. That's fine. It's not the worst thing ever. Whatever just happened now. I don't know. Maybe he can win. I don't know. He is one of the foragers. Probably nobody has enough fuel to just outright win. I wouldn't guess. Maybe all the gains if all the grave robbers were used for supply or in supply gains, but I don't know that people can do that. It's actually hard to do like much more than double province here. Kind of. It depends. I guess on your last turn, it's not that hard to do triple. but it would be like for him to do triple now, it's not clear that would be safe. I don't know what it would leave him. Maybe it's okay. I don't know. That would be a little scary to me if I were him. If he goes like double, it's probably pretty good. Like if he is double and then I'm not gonna quad. And double wouldn't be any good for me really. It may be a case where I have to just try it, though. Sounds pretty bad. You can score a little and maybe lower destriers or something, and maybe just have a 3 pile on his turn. I think I like 2 promises for xyrix. Maybe 1 is okay too. Though with 1 you probably can't lower that much. And not clear you can lower at all. Well, you probably can lower destrier by like 1. Maybe. But I wouldn't. I don't think I would want to lower. I don't know. I'm just happy to reach this point in the game and have some kind of threat so that his choices are at least a little bit awkward. That's all I'm really hoping for. Some amount of awkwardness. If all he gets is 1, that's probably fine. I mean, then he kind of threatens triple the next turn, which is maybe tough. But like, this Destrier trash was pretty weird to me. It's like now you're gaining a journeyman, which is not really that good for you. So he didn't lower anything. And there's not a forager in the trash. So I would have to have 7 gains to tie. So that looks pretty unlikely. I guess I could double. Well, if I'm worried about triple, then single would just be better. Triple's gonna be pretty tough either way. Grave robber gang could chain a little bit. But I don't think enough. I don't know what threes I have, just the one forager. If I double, I can at least probably buy a Destro and be kind of safe. If I go province duchy and I'm at 15, he triples, it go to 30. I need so many duchies. This is all quite a pain. Don't know my exact. I think I'm probably like a gain short. I don't know exactly how many grave robbers I have. 1, 2. He played 3 grave robbers, but I think probably I just like double. I discarded a grave robber. Do I just double and see if he gets it? I mean, he's gonna get it, but the alternative is to get a bunch of duchies. Like 2 duchies. But I probably... Oh, this is all... I can't even really easily double. I think I just... He's gonna get it, but I think I just make him get it. What does single duchy do against triple anyway? May not even do anything against just him winning. Alright, let's try it. I don't know. I mean, he'll triple. It's like... He's got too many I mean, yeah. He'll triple. The only thing that could happen that would be really good would be like some awkward thing where he needed to grave robber a gesture, but they no longer cost enough or something. But I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna just be in hand if he's doing that. I think I was stuck. I don't feel like I had one didn't look any good. Like I couldn't get enough duchies to like beat triple anyway. So all right. Populate is not that good here. Nothing is really that good here. To be honest. Nothing is that exciting. Trading post opening would be really exciting. That's about it. Or as far as like exciting things go. That would be pretty exciting, but yeah, I mean you can open like double silver, goat herd with one of them, bard with one of them, something like that. I don't know if you end up keeping the bard very long, but not necessarily a bad thing. It's a reasonable butcher target anyway. You probably do play with goat herd here just later on the opening. I guess you could play with goat herd or you could play with junk dealer. Gets wisp. It's 5. See if he goes butcher, seer, junk dealer. I don't think you take a trading post at this point, but all of them are reasonable. Silver's actually fine. I don't get to draw, which is not a huge deal. It's possible it was better to play I'm just gonna have all the goat herds. I mean, they're like cantrips at the worst a lot of the time. And a little better than that with the seers. Of course, he didn't play his junk dealer there either. I don't know what happened to his junk dealer. Those are really nice. Those are really nice. Wynn's gift. I'm gonna get a butcher soon. Kind of wanted to draw a little bit first. Get rid of all these dumb coppers that don't get drawn by seer. Okay, so I drew deck, which is cool. I think it's pretty cool. The boons are not bad. I think they're worse than butchers, though. I really don't think populate makes a lot of sense. No offense to populate. He's just greening, which I'm not totally convinced he'll be able to keep doing, but maybe. He's not very thin. Should I trash? I think the goat herds are okay for now. He's gonna be playing a trasher most turns. And sometimes two. Yeah, he doesn't have any money still. He's adding draw, which is sort of money, but sort of not. Okay, we'll leave this here. He's not going to be playing two trashers every turn. But I didn't really want to draw that, but whatever. Probably should have reconsidered. He must have like bottom decked his junk dealer a whole bunch because he barely played it. Must have been rotten draws for him in that direction. I guess I'm the host now. I don't know why he left. Maybe he had some issue or misclicked. I don't know. Inheritance is funny here. You can inherit bounty hunters and just make your deck disappear real quick. I mean, you can also just like Way of the Horse them, like turn them into anything and Way of the Horse them. I also have this sort of draw. I guess more actions is fine because of the Way of the Horse. What are you gonna build here? You can do Storyteller, Courtier stuff. There are no triple types, but there are a few doubles. You can get by. My bounty hunter missed, so this is gonna be tough. He probably gets a old witch, maybe a coven, maybe a storyteller. Goes with the courtier already. I don't agree with that, but it may end up fine. Probably worth it for me to do this. I guess they're better than, they don't even go away if you play them as bounty hunter and then as Way of the Horse. So I guess the question is, do I want to dismantle? I think I want them as bounty hunters. So you have to play, you can't play them as Way of the Horse, or you don't want to. You play it as bounty hunter, which then you play as Way of the Horse. It's funny. This is like more money than I need, but it's okay. Yeah, I like an altar. The courtier, I mean, I guess he got this hand, which is okay. I mean, maybe that's all you're really hoping for. He goes ahead and chooses dismantle, which I think is not unreasonable at all. Okay. I would really like to play the altar, but I think I just can't risk it. Storyteller here is just to cycle a little bit. This bounty hunter, I will Way the Horse. Should be fine. I guess the dismantle is nice. You can do it on silvers and gain estates. That's pretty nice. I didn't consider that. I don't know if I'll have, I mean, hopefully very shortly, I just don't have terminal space to play it. Would be ideal. But he'll buy an estate. Or he ought to buy an estate anyway. It's like easy. Okay. So I would like, you also get your estate back, which is cute. What do I want to do this turn? I want to gain a courtier for sure, and maybe just buy an estate. I don't have tri-types. I mean, ideally, I would be able to gain a courtier and like a coven. They're dual types. I don't know if there's a world where I get that. I have another bounty hunter. Okay. Well, this is already that, and with the estates down, so might as well save that draw. Goal here would be how to think. Courtier may just be getting by. Oh, the estates are double types. I didn't notice that. I maybe didn't need the coven. Coven's still okay. It's just probably not like I needed to buy one, I guess. I didn't notice that the estates were already. They don't get the types of the right. They don't get the types of, like, if we had inherited Noble Brigand, it used to work that way, but if we'd inherited Noble Brigand, it wouldn't have had the attack type. So. I guess Treasure Trove's alright. Maybe I should have gotten one even. Like Trove Courtier over whatever I did get. Second Courtier seems maybe greedy. Okay. I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just get the buy. Go ahead and get these estates. Why do I have more points than him? Oh, Coven. So confused. Yeah, I don't really have any plans to put the verses into his deck. I think the piles would just be emptying when that happened, but mostly just, well, one, it can be nice to have a two type thing you're playing later in the turn. Then you want to play the estates, and then also just He didn't get by. I think he played all his 2 types and didn't get by with his other courtier. Maybe there's another 2 type I'm missing, but yeah, I knew he was gonna ask that. I mean, it's not really information. Um, I'm probably gonna start like greening pretty soon. I don't see a really good reason not to. You can kind of build as you go anyway. There's limits here. I mean, you're not gonna triple. Maybe you can triple province like one. Yeah, like I agree with. Okay. um, it's also fine for me because I'll have a little points lead. He is gonna have a economy advantage. I'm trying to think if there's. I don't think I can fail to draw. The stuff. I would like 10 if I can get it, but if I can't, then 8 is sufficient. So if I play the Storyteller Trove, it'll draw 3 cards, which will be his state. I can also exile an estate if I'm buying one back. So that should be sufficient money. 1, 2, 3. I guess it depends on if I play altar, maybe. I'm gonna have, this will be gone, but I'll have a gold 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that should work. I believe. And I maybe even undercounted that a little bit. Now the question is, you could also whiff on Storyteller Misses, I guess. Do I want another courtier? Do I want a Storyteller? Do I want a Trove? It would be nice to threaten double next turn. I don't know what the best way to do that is. You'll be able to bounty hunter at least one thing. Maybe courtier's alright. I mean, if he draws Storyteller in his opening hand, then he doesn't have to worry about having more than one. I guess the good thing is he doesn't get to do the Trove play mid-turn. Alright, so now the bounty hunters are all gone. Yeah, you're always gonna have, and oh, his bounty hunter's gone, so he's just stuck with provinces. Because he went for the dismantle thing, which, I mean, to be fair, the dismantle did give him some different options early on. I just don't know if they were better than the bounty hunter option. Like that little bounty hunter trick I did on my last turn was pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know if it matters. Like if he goes double here, maybe it doesn't matter, and he'll just. This time at least, I think I'm maybe a little better for duchy gaining than I was in the previous game. So the threat is maybe a little better if he just doubles now. I don't know. He can double now though, to be honest. Maybe. Maybe if he doesn't play the. Maybe if he doesn't play the altar. So he's gonna go heavy on estates, I would assume. That's what this would indicate to me. Oh, I thought all the bounty hunters were gone, maybe. I'm confused. Oh, I returned mine to the supply. Yeah, okay. I was just confused. Well, he doesn't quite have double, which is nice. I don't know that there's a world where he'll have triple. He'd add a lot of cash there. Maybe he can triple if he plays the those troves. I probably can't double again. I mean, he could whiff. Of course. I could whiff right now. I mean, not easily, but. Okay. So. I have to think. Is double safe for me? Probably not. He just added $4 more. A little bit and more draw, so he probably can get to triple. If this courtier is played. He just didn't play his altar at all. But he could have had more money. Well, I guess not really. Not if he needed to play that thing to draw. Last cards are like province estate. Am I toast if he triples period? If I go province double duchy, that'll put me, and probably not. That's probably still in range just because of the coven points. So that seems reasonable. And then wait and see what he does. I think what I said was left is what's left. And you can take the duchesses too, that's cool. I don't know if I can triple, probably. We can get pretty close. Between taking coppers off exile and 2 bounty hunter plays for cash, can probably get there. Not 100% clear, but it seems possible. Triple for him, I can beat pretty easily. Assuming I draw, which I have tons of labs. I would, this hand is great for me. So if he can't take any provinces, he's got to like take all duchies. At which point I can probably triple and it be safe. I mean, he could quad duchy. I don't think quad duchy is that hard for. That would put him at 27. If I tripled, then I would be at 41. Go down by 26. Yeah, I don't think he could catch me then. Assuming I can triple. Which isn't I don't know, isn't 100% clear. Him doubling is like the easiest thing for me to beat. Him tripling is not much harder. The thing that will require the most thought will be if he doesn't take any provinces. The Duchess gains off the duchy is a cute little thing you can do here. I guess if he can triple plus a duchy, I don't know that he has that kind of money. That would be maybe tough for me to beat. Well, triple plus duchy, I guess, isn't that much more expensive than straight triple. It's just $1 more. Or you trash some other thing, I guess. You could trash an estate, maybe. Well, he's played all these states now. He does still have an altar, right? Yeah. That looks terrible to me. So yeah, I guess he didn't have the money, but like, all I need is province, duchy, estate, play coven. I only need $10 and 2 buys. It's like super easy to get. I mean, it's like a situation. If you're gonna do that, you might as well play for the dud. You don't need 3. But I mean, I could still fail, though I'm like not like so far away from just having it in hand. And now I can't really fail. I mean, I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste his time, but I don't want to botch it up. So I only need 10, 11 points. So province, estate, duchy is fine. Which is like already in hand. Okay. Yeah, I think 3 provinces is like the easiest. Well, double is really easy too. Like I said, double and triple are really easy for me to beat. And so maybe you play for dud. I don't know what playing for dud looks like exactly in that situation. one province is maybe harder for me. I think it. I mean, based on my hand there, it looked like I'd probably get to 24. Okay, so there's transport goons opening. There's, I guess, count opening. Nah. Somehow you need some of the draw, either the alchemists or the cities. I mean, I guess the good thing about count for me would be that I'm guaranteed to see it without getting hit by goons. So I get to do one trash at least. And also just do vampire bat stuff for your trashing. I don't know. Otherwise, like the 3-4, the openings are not really there. Count doesn't look appealing to him now that I've done goons. I don't think like it's just gonna be a tiny hand if he puts the count on top. I mean, he could wait. Maybe butcher's better, but the peddler or estate to supplies is really nice for sure. I would not spend a coffer to get us supplies. Maybe you spend 2 to transport, but I wouldn't spend a coffer to get us supplies. He just exiles an alchemist, which is interesting. I could do that myself. Hopefully he hits. Well, he does that. Hopefully he hits 3p when he. No, okay. Maybe he doesn't have the potion in hand. Oh, he doesn't. That's nice. I didn't draw alchemist with potion, which of course is sad, but I do have 4 of them now. Did I get a horse? Oh, simple. Man, these stasis supplies are nice trashes. Nice thing going on for me, of course, also is just accumulating some points. Gonna go ahead and buy a city now. I don't think you want second vampire before the shuffle. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. I'm gonna get to top deck at least 1 alchemist. Hopefully a couple. Finds a city. Yeah, so that didn't work out. Good vampire. Get miserable, that's fine. Come on, see the potion. Ooh, that would have been... If I see the potion there, I'm just winning. Is it better to top deck the city? Well, I don't know that the alchemists are going to empty, so it's not really that big a deal. Yeah, if I'd found the potion there, it'd be... I mean, we'd win. Probably could get a butcher. It's not clear how much it's doing for me at this point. I mean, things into supplies, that's nice, to be honest. But just draw when the alchemist run is nice too. Okay. I'm going to empty these. I mean, he's diluted. Okay, that's cool. I guess he can still transport. And of course he can still butcher. I think I got 6 of the alchemists. Transport of goons, maybe. He just goes with a vampire. Interesting. Now transport of goons. Or transport a city. Almost didn't find... I really would have liked to find the bat, but so be it. Oh, I need to turn the alchemist autoplay off. Here it doesn't matter. I mean, we're triggering a shuffle. It's not a big deal. But... He's not going to worry about top decking. He's just going to count on being thin enough. He can't really take 2 cities. At least I don't think he can. That doesn't feel safe to me. Maybe he can, but... Maybe he can because he... Because he has the second goons, I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to buy a province. It would have been really nice to play the bat last time. And I may have to trash my potion as well. I guess he has 2 vampires. Maybe the estate's his. No. Estate's mine. So if he can play 2 vampires, he could maybe have emptied the cities. Transport a city and gain 2 with the vampires. Now he has 3 goons. So like... yeah, this is gonna be rough. I don't think... Well, now I can't... I straight up just can't do it yet. So there's no reason to... So horse is on the bottom. That's not so good. Yeah, he's gonna mid-turn activate these things and have sufficient buys to just win right now. For sure. He's gonna activate cities mid-turn and then have 5, yeah, have buys, empty supplies. He's just gonna win. I mean, I guess maybe there's like some really low chance of him dudding, but or like if the butcher is bottom decked or sufficiently bottom decked, that may be the more realistic scenario. I don't think I can afford to gain a supplies though. I don't want to make it easier. No, I have 2 horses on top. This is gonna depend kind of on the... Like, and if I take a goons... 15... Then he needs fewer buys. But more money. Well, he can like get the money. I mean, if he draws, he just wins. If he draws the thing in this good enough order. So the points don't matter. Province doesn't help. Most likely. I guess if he's goonsing, if he's doing a bunch of transports, then that's not as, that doesn't score. So that may not help him that much. This looks bad. I said don't. Oh, oh, well, whatever. This won't matter a whole lot. He's played 2 cities of his 5. He must stop because either he's drawn. I don't think he has that many stop cards, so I think he must have found the butcher and now he's just looking to see if he can win. Which, like, I think pretty guaranteed. Get 4, so yeah. He would have the buys for it. I guess maybe the question is money. not, I don't really know what his deck has. 4 coppers. I fully expect him to have a win here. Butcher a bat to a city. Something like that. He can also score quite a lot even if he doesn't have a win. I realize I can't really be away until he plays goons. Otherwise, I would be away. I have to wait for him to play goons so that I can discard my alchemist. Actually, it'll do it automatically. Never mind. I don't know what I'm undoing, but he did score a lot. Okay. He did activate though. So I bottom decked 2 cities. That's it. Otherwise, I'm getting 5, 6, 7 buys and sufficient cash. That's the worst. That's so infuriating. I mean, I guess he could dud. Diluted is gone, so I can't hope for it. Well, diluted doesn't really help. Yeah, so I have the win if either of the cities isn't bottom deck. Because the butcher goons, I get 2 goons. I have a bunch of buys. As it is, I can empty the goons but not win. Which isn't such an appealing line of play. So we just have to play for him dudding. Maybe I'll get a vampire that helps. I really want to type bottom deck to 2 cities. I can't do it. I won't do it. I'll stay strong. Yeah, I mean, I just wait and see if he draws and go for it again in the next turn. I lost a horse, so my draw isn't quite as good, but I can empty the supplies. And that scores 4. And if... No, see, that doesn't even work. I was going to say if I empty the supplies and that... I can't even empty the supplies. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we just gotta... play for dead again. Why did he get the city at that point? That was just... This was just bad luck. This turn, not the whole game. There are lots of things in the game that could have impacted the outcome. This turn was unfortunate. There's like no reason to buy anything else. I mean, I can transport like a treasury. Like that's fine. Doesn't do anything. I mean, I can get a second treasury if I wanted one. I don't know that that really helps me in any way. I could get the goons into deck already. I guess that's okay. Greed helps a little bit. I don't want to top deck any of these. I can't keep them. Yeah. So, yeah. That was the game. I don't know. I don't know if he went. I didn't watch his turn because I was gone. But I don't know if when he went for the city play, if he had any chance of winning, or if he drew bad. Like if there's no chance of winning, that was just terrible. For him to do. Well, now I'm getting all kinds of weirdness. Because activating the cities like that just gave me an out. I just didn't draw. So I don't know why. I don't know why he would do it like that. If he didn't have a guaranteed out. Maybe there was a chance of an out and but it looks like at that point that it didn't work at all. And so it looks like terrible to do what he did there. This is big Wayfair stuff. You can open like Fishing Village Groom or Secret Cave Groom. Either one is probably fine. Probably the Secret Cave is a little better. But anyway, you're just gonna try to 5-2 is not good, particularly. There's I guess you could open Soothsayer if you wanted to, but I'm not sure that's worth it. Maybe it's okay. He just bites the bullet and goes for the Groom, which I think is completely reasonable. Here I'm gonna discard almost certainly. Well, what does it get me on the following turn? Unless it's gonna get me to 8, it's not that exciting. Maybe I should have gained a Maybe I should have gained Plaza with the Groom, knowing I was likely to just have 3 on the next turn. Do I want a silver? I've got like 50-50 odds of activating right now. I guess a little higher than 50-50. Because potentially I could... is silver any good? I don't think I want silvers yet. I mean, I'm not going to have a problem getting them later on, so... I didn't have 8, so otherwise that would have been a consideration. They do Citadel. Hopefully we get it next turn. I mean, not that likely actually. I gotta think. I feel like you do want a Soothsayer. There's no buy here. So the curses are alright. I guess mostly you just want more Grooms. Like all of them. Like you want all the Grooms. You may have activated here. I'm gonna assume. I guess of the two Soothsayer Monument, I don't know which one you'd prefer. They're kind of doing similar things here. So it's not completely clear. So the goals here are to gain a bunch of stuff. And Citadel. Those are the goals. Do I need a silver to get Citadel? I guess I do. This could either be we're gonna get the we're gonna get this either way. This doesn't seem like it's going to be a real significant difference. I'm not seeing a way to make it like better. So our goal now is to like get a fishing village, get as many of these wayfarers as we can, get a fishing village down, get another groom. These goals may not all be achievable. But surely some of them are. Still a secret cave left? And a copper? 2 coppers? Or just 2 coppers and a secret cave? I don't know how to do this correctly. Maybe we don't get the groom yet and just focus on the wayfarers. Doesn't really help me to get the cash that much. Don't need the money. Alright, now we can do crazy groom stuff and he can't. Or not easily anyway. Because I took all the draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's 7 to 3. And I also have Citadel and Province. I just got better. I mean, I had that one turn at the start of my shuffle where I drew a bunch and activated, which was super lucky. To get me a few turns ahead. Now his only advantage, I guess, is that his wishes can be gaining duchies, but I don't think that's gonna. I mean, it's not really an advantage, but it's a thing he can do that I cannot do. I'm just gonna add, some grooms, some plazas. Acting troupe is really not that exciting. To be honest, to me, I'm not. That didn't. I don't know. That didn't look like the thing I use a wish on, but. There's definitely plenty of I think I botched that up in some ways, like clearly. It probably is also ways to seed wayfarers more consistently that I'm not doing, that I'm failing to do. Yeah, I think I botched this up somehow. But it's still very likely to be fine. Do I want another groom? Yet another groom? Maybe here I just do Plaza Monument. Now there's horses on top. At least one horse. Which is a reasonable citadel target. He's sort of catching up with me on Monument, but he must have drawn a dead hand. Okay. One more. Maybe he got booted or something. I don't know what happened. Okay. So no buy. Only additional this is the board. There's no buy, and the only additional gains you can get is from trashing catacombs, which is possible, but like, why? What are you accomplishing? And then there's like, you can do hunting party. Yeah, you can do like a hunting party stack. You can do courtyard big money kind of thing. You can do. I mean, there's sort of a variety of decks that draw. I mean, there's just a bunch of draw here, so like there's different ways you could go about drawing your $8. It's just a question of which one you're most personally inclined towards. It's not totally clear that estate trashing pays out either. Not totally clear. It probably does, but I think I'm gonna open Lackey's Silver. Though could be like Lackey's Courtyard. Well, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Could be Courtyard Silver even. Like, what is the Lackey's doing that's all that exciting? There's not like a super terminal opening to pair with. You can do Apprentice Rats. Which probably gets clean faster, but it's, again, in the end, you're not like, there's not an engine to transition into. You're just, you could do Apprentice Rats and then transition into having $8, like I said. It's never gonna be super exciting. It's probably pretty fast though to get clean. I don't know. I just don't know. And it would buy peddlers okay-ishly for whatever that's worth. This is sad, but so be it. He buys City Gate. City Gate that good? I mean, it's okay. Really okay. I don't know. It's not so good when I know the Lackeys is sitting here. Yeah, I mean, he may just play Hunting Party Money and pretty much trounce me. That wouldn't be surprising to me. Wouldn't surprise me. We need an apprentice. Oh, I forgot I had the lackeys. That's nice. So we can draw one more card of this shuffle. And then buy another apprentice. We gotta buy gold. This is pretty not that useful. What is this? Where's the where are the apprentices? Okay, there's one. It really hurts to not hit. I think the last card's apprentice rats. Well, how many coppers have I trashed? 3. Maybe it's apprentice copper. In which case, what is Aldrin's? In which case, I probably want it to buy the gold. Here we go. And this is exciting. Is it good? Absolutely not. Is it exciting? 100%. Oh no. Wait, that's right. No, it's not. He probably will just never miss a province. Oh, he missed it. Okay, cool. Do I want the... Do I want to play exact money? Good. Let's do it. This is horrifyingly bad. This is the top card will be silver. Oh, okay. All right, I wasn't they didn't take it that far. Oh, he missed. This is so exciting. My deck's funny because it doesn't work unless I have an apprentice and rats in hand. And then it still doesn't work. When did he get lackeys? So now I need him to not only miss province, I need him to miss... Now, if only I had a catacombs in my deck, then I would be able to do the... Basically the play of the century. It's probably the only way to really describe it. I think we have to do this. So if he misses... Duchy here, then we have a chance. But he didn't. Oh, he did. Did. Cow. I'm guaranteed I win. I won. It's 100% guaranteed. How many rats did I have left? I'll make him think I drew it just off that one trash too, not that I had the lackeys in hand. Well, I did not deserve to win that, but I'll take it. All right, so anyway, I'm happy to get the 4-2 out of those. Those were kind of some back and close ones, and then there's some wonky draw stuff. Anyway, thank you for watching. Playing Warfrat tomorrow. See y'all later.